The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. On deck is Nick Markakis. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Nick Markakis digging in now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And it's 1-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Line drive, base hit to right.
batting fourth, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty B, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Row. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. The 1-1. Freeman on second. Ozuna at first. 2 out in the inning. A curveball hit right back at him. And they will get to force it third, and that's that. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1, the Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
pulls this one in the air out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. One out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Dansby Swanson. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He has a 3 for 12 line. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swung on and missed 3-2. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
Now at the plate, Max Fried. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's Pete Alonso. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Close, but just off the outside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman, winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
At the plate now, Steven Matz. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Ahmed.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as we begin the top of the 4th. Rounded slowly to the left side. Rosario brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
To the plate now, Dansby Swanson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Max Fried. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's 1 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
The body language from this curler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1 3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Michael Conforto pulls this one into the air out into right field. Markakis giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The throw is wild and he gets away. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one, here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. A ball and 2 strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Ozuna is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having it.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Paul Sewald is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Paul Sewald.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
For Atlanta.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
15.
Sean Newcomb, the 6-foot 5-inch left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, a hit in 2 tries so far. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder.
So here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Albies is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Mets leave them loaded. They trail it 4-1. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is there, 2 gone.
Now batter.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Line toward the alley in left center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Nimmo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Shane Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Shane Green.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes on 1-1. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Robinson Cano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Grounded back up the middle. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Brad Brock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Acuna digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Hit hard towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. A.J. Minter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tyler Flowers will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of the inning now, so the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batter, number 6.
In now, Jeff McNeil. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Slow grounder to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Men on third with 2 down. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets strand one. They trail it 4-1. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Popped him up. Davis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3. Nick Markakis would be next. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Got a full count.
Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Cespedes. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 4-1. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. And that misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry's Familia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 16.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Grounded up the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2 lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Again, a 1-2, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One left for Atlanta as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 51, Will Smith. Now playing left and batting 6th.
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Marisnick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Smith is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Markakis. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean Newcomb claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please